Hi everybody, Alex Deploy here from Expert Forex. In a previous video I showed you how to save set files and then load them again when you need them when trading EAs. And I'm going to very quickly show you again. Basically I'm going to click on F7. That will open my input folder. Let's say I want to load the default settings again. I go to load. Here's the direct I created in the last video. Open it up and there are the default settings. I click on them and they get loaded into the EA, and if I want to save them again I just use the save button. Alright, now we're going to look at something else. We're going to look at when you use the Forex Strategy Tester, the one that you access by clicking on View and then selecting Forex Tester. And everybody using a EA should be very familiar with this tester. You should never load an EA and start trading it without testing it through the Forex Tester. And when I say testing it, just running it for a week to see if it actually works, if it actually were opening trades, closing them as you expected to, that kind of thing. You must never trade without having done that. We get many support queries that I've been running my EA for a week and it hasn't traded. Anyway, so when you open your Forex Tester, it will look something like this, and it will, when you go to Expert Properties, a window will open that looks something like this. It looks a bit different to the ordinary window. Here are the actual settings. Then for testing we use start, step and stop columns to tell the tester what values to start at, how much to increase the value and when to stop. So that's quite important information because sometimes you'll optimize the EA and you'll have these settings and you'll want to save them. So how do you save them? You do the more or less the same as shown before. You go to save, but this time it takes you to a different place, a different data place. You go into files, you create I'm going to create a new folder. You don't have to, and I'm just going to call this the time of day hedged EA. So I've got my time of day hedged EA folder. I'll click on it and then I'll save my file, and it's always good to save it saying what you tested. So let's say these settings are for the Euro USD and they were optimized from November 2016 to March 2017, and that's fine. That is enough information for me to identify the file. So what I then do is I just save it. Now if I want to reload that file, all I do is I click on load, go into the files, I click on load, go into the files directory, find my directory for my specific EA, find the particular set file that I want to load, I click on it and it will load automatically with all that information that you need. So just bear in mind the set files for the Forex Strategy Tester, they are in a totally different place to the set files that you save when trading the EA properly. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.